Hey, all it is, Gigabloxian here again. This KonekoKitten situation took a couple of really strange turns yesterday, and now he has disappeared from YouTube. Also, you are probably aware by now, but if you're not, Koneko was exposed for doing some highly immoral and even illegal things. There are multiple videos going more in depth, which you should check out, but I'll be briefly commenting on some things throughout this video. So it has been a couple of weeks since Koneko was first called out, and it has been relatively quiet on all fronts since then. Koneko hasn't said anything, is keeping the video, he didn't come out, and there were really no new revelations made by anyone. It was radio silent up until yesterday afternoon when Nico randomly dropped a video titled The Bigger Picture, which was also the name of his doc on RP. The video came out of nowhere, and I don't say that just because it dropped randomly at 5 p.m. on a Monday night, but the video itself is just bizarre. In it, KonekoKitten goes in depth about their relationship and talks about how abusive and manipulative Narpy was during it. Virtually, the whole video is Nico talking about how bad of a person Narpy was while not addressing any of his actions during it. And honestly, there's really not much else to say about it because it was just further proving something about Narpy that was already known by many. Nico said the point of the video was to provide crucial context that was missing from Darby's video. But why? Narpy admitted to being abusive and showed some examples in this video. So I don't know why Nico felt the need to randomly add on to it 3 weeks later. He ended off the video with this whole "I'm making my life better" rhetoric and thanking those who stuck with him, which feels a lot like guilt tripping, sympathy baiting. Nico's video was definitely unnecessary, and to me, it felt like an attempt at gaining sympathy or to kind of explain or kind of excuse his behavior. He did not talk about his relationship with Misaki Biggs, who was 16, and Nico, 20, or the fact that he solicited illegal imagery from Narpy. That latter part was once again left out, much like it was in Nico's original response that he uploaded and quickly deleted a couple of weeks ago. Nico did talk about his relationships with Ms. Keeping as in the comments when asked about it by Cassidy's, though in his replies, Nico said that Ms. Keeping is working on her response and that he will be rightfully criticized, which is very ominous. He always said that this relationship with Ms. Keeping, who was 16 and Nico 20, was platonic, but I do fear it may not have been that way, especially after he cut out the part in his original response, saying he was not intimate towards her and that they were purely platonic. Like, that is very worrying. The way he says he will be rightfully criticized while being so supportive of Ms. Keeping in his response, releasing to the point where it feels kind of pushy, is very strange. Then maybe an hour and a half after responding to Cassius, the video would be removed by the uploader according to YouTube's error message. Almost immediately after, his entire channel was gone and his second channel at around the same time. Both of Nico's channels and all videos are no longer viewable as it appears he has hidden his channel from being viewed by the public at the time of making this. His other accounts still exist, but KonekoKitten's two biggest channels are now gone from YouTube. I don't know what his reason for doing that is, but the first thing that comes to mind is that he's going into hiding after all that Nico has done,